Hey guys, it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, almost a year now. I really appreciate you guys commenting and liking that Chinese ATV no spark video. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video here. I'm gonna call this Project Arctic Cat Refresh ? And you'll shortly see why I say question mark. But anyway, I picked this guy up, paid $500 for it. You know, these machines go for pretty good money when they're cleaned up, but as you can see, it's got some rust issues. And the reason it is because it was on a beach. I picked it up and they said, you know, it's got a spark issue, or not a spark issue, but an electrical issue. So we're going to dive into that and find out what's going on. The seat's in pretty good condition. Well, actually, it's in immaculate condition. The plastics are in really, really good condition. You got a little scratch here and a little hole here, and got a little busted piece here. And that's really it. You got a little tiny crack right here. But yeah, so looks like a good machine if we can get it running. It does have a lot of rust on it, and that's kind of concerning. That's why there is a question mark. So I've already had to I wanted to look at it, so I had to drill all these out from the bottom because they were so rusted I can't even get a star bit in there. So as you can see, I mean, see those down there? Well, these were 10 times worse. So anyway, I've already kind of pulled it apart. I put it back together so you guys could see what it was like before we get down to it. But let me set this up on the tripod and I'll pull all this stuff off, and then we'll start again, and you know, we'll see if we can't find out what that electrical issue is. I already think I know what it is because I've kind of looked it over and have bought some parts. Oh no, it's got a little hole right there. I just noticed that. That's too bad. I'll have to put something on that to keep it from spreading. But let me get you set up here, and I'll pull this thing apart and we'll go from there. Okay, I'll just go ahead and disassemble this real quick. Like I said, I just kind of pieced it together because I had to drill a lot of these out. I didn't want to do that on camera and waste your time. Well, I'm going to put it out here on my side-by-side. The garage is a mess. Uh-oh. There we go. Put this on my side-by-side. Side panels off. See, nothing's really bolted down because, man, I'm telling you, it was a pain in the butt getting that stuff off there. That off. Throw it in the yard. Okay, as you can see, she's got some rust issues, but she's not getting spark, and I think I know what's going on. They got some fuses here in these diodes. Well, I bought some diodes and they're in, so we're gonna pop those in and see. But yeah, those aren't supposed to be fuses. But yeah, you can see she's got some rust on her. And like I said, she was a beach machine apparently. We also have this issue, which we need to fix. Yeah, and you can see, look in here. See, she's kind of crusty, you know, but I'm hoping that's just mostly surface rust and we can knock it off and repaint it. But first, she's got a winch too. I don't know if it works, but first what we're going to do is see if she gets sparked, because if we don't get her to run, there's no point in doing any of this stuff. I hope I didn't throw away 500 bucks. That fuel filter is really dirty. I'm glad it's a plastic gas tank. There's something in it, but not much. Yeah, I got some rust there, so you can see the rust. She's got a lot, and I mean a lot, of compression. It is very difficult to pull. So anyway, let me pop those diodes in, and we'll pop that spark plug out and see if she's got spark. Okay, so I guess we're recording. You got me some. See, these are what's supposed to go in them. Little diodes, and they're one way. And the only reason I know this is because I worked on my buddy's Arctic Cat, and he's got the same setup. They're all very similar. And these things, I don't know if you can see it, they're labeled to go a certain way. So it's gonna plug in here. And let's hope this is all it is, because that would be a great start. Okay. Alright, let me get you moved around. Okay, let's get that spark plug out. I thought it was loose. Oh, shit. Come on, baby. Lord, how long is this thing? Please. Come on. Oh, long spark plug. Look at that, it's stripped out. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just really long. Well, it's not terrible, I guess. Doesn't look too bad at all, actually. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see here. Let's squirt some of this down in here because I don't know what's in here. There you go. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this brake on lock. I don't think it has to be pulled, but let's see what happens. Oh, did it spark? That is awesome. Oh, it is sparking. It doesn't look real bright, does it? Y'all see that? Okay. So I went ahead and popped the fuel line off. Zip tied it up so I could pour some fuel in it. But let's check out this. Oh, that's gone. Let's check out this breather box. See what it looks like. Here. Wow. That was really clean. I'm telling you, man. This bike. Sorry, this is gonna be loud. This bike is look at that. Yeah, it's still good. Nothing. It feels a little wet. But yeah, that's really clean. So So I guess I'm gonna pop this plug in here, squirt some fuel down in there, see if we can get her to pop off. Okay, I got the spark plug back in, but maybe I ought to check the oil too. Get a rag. I'm not sure it's got oil in it. Oh yeah, it's got oil in it. It's not too terrible looking. Wow, is that the only reason this thing ain't running? It'd be nice if Bill put gas in this thing and go. I mean, look, the bearings are good. This thing does, well, that does, but it doesn't even wobble side to side. The bushings look like they're almost new. So very strange. I don't know why they'd have had fuses in the diodes. That's kind of odd. Go ahead and fill this. Fill her up. Looks like she's leaking. Doesn't look like it. Ah, look at me getting gas everywhere. I don't know how big this bowl is. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, yeah, let's half this bottle. Yeah, let's really put this brake on. Keys on. Oh, let's see. Oh man, this thing has got a ton of compression. I might hook up the electric start. I have the key on? I do. It's probably flooded. Does it not run? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I hit my head on the fan. Oh, that'll wear you out real quick. That thing's got a ton of compression. Alright, let me see about getting this electric start hooked up. I'm trying to pull on it 1 or 2 more times. Oh, there she goes. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, she's trying. Oh, man. Oh, now she's not. Oh, doggy. Alright, try again. I really need to try to hook up that starter. This is really hard to pull. Oh, there she goes though. Oh no. Dang. I wonder if she's got a decompression or a choke or something. Let me look. Ooh, dog. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me see my hip starter. Okay, I got the battery hooked up. Let's see. I got some display, but it's really down. Oh, that's cool. 2,470 miles. $2,004. it's 2,000, okay. 424.5 hours. Alright. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Nothing. Not a bar. Turn the lights off. I'll turn the battery. Got a temperature. I guess that's because it's not running. Lights high and low. Looks like we may have a bad solenoid. Damn it, son. Oh, she wants to pop though. Incredible. I hope that was recording. Well, she ran for a second, didn't she? Fill her back up, see if we can get her to run some more. Kind of bogging down there. I'm sure this carburetor is really dirty. Well, the airbox doesn't look dirty. Well, let's try again. Sounds good. Blowing mud dauber nest out of the back of it though. Plate. Yeah, that muffler's about gone. She runs though. That's good. I don't want to run her too long because I don't know. I need to go over it. So anyway, I guess that'll conclude part one of this video. I think we're gonna tear it down, and I mean down to the frame and motor anyway. It needs shock bushings. It's obviously gonna need a real rear caliper that is rusted. Maybe I can clean it up, maybe it works. I mean, like I said, everything on this bike looks really good. This plate in here is that thing's gone, that muffler. So I don't know, that's just the inner muffler. I have to see what's holding that together, because I can just tack a cap on the back of that, quieten it right now. But yeah, she's got some rust on her and dirt, but a lot of it looks like it's just clear coat pulling off. You know, it looks worse than it is. Not clear coat, but powder coat. So yeah, she's a runner. I don't really know what to do next. Maybe try to put her in gear. Maybe I should get a new fuel filter for her, put some gas in the gas tank so we quit having to do this. The solenoid, I'm gonna jump that and see if the starter works, and then we'll know. But heck yeah, I mean, I mean, it's hard to pull, man. It's got a lot of compression. So yeah, if I decide to do something else, I'll throw it up on the video with this one. But I may check that solenoid real quick, bypass it, and see if that starter works. If I do, I'll show that to you. Okay, so I just bypassed the solenoid altogether and went straight to the starter. So the starter is good. So let's dump a little more gas in there and see if we can fire her back off one more time. And then I guess we'll start disassembling this thing in the next video. Oh yeah, she drank all that gas. Alright, let's try again. I don't want to run too hot. I don't want to get her hot. Yeah, that carburetor needs to be cleaned. I'm sure it's got a bunch of trash in it. And although it did have a fuel filter on it. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe and thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. It really helps me out to want to make the videos. You know, otherwise I just work on this stuff by myself and don't make any videos. So, you know, a little bit goes a long way, guys. So I'd like to share it with you, but I gotta need motivation. So help a guy out. You guys have a great